What's going on, guys? Zach Evanish here, undergroundstrength.tv, answering a bees asked question for the YouTubies. And my preference is always talk about training, because sometimes people get carried away with the business stuff and they forget that the foundation is being awesome at the training. And here's the thing I always preface with the business stuff is that I've invested a lot of time, energy, money, mistakes, making business mistakes, but I'm learning from people, not just in the fitness industry. I love to learn from people that are entrepreneurs in all realms of different businesses. It makes you smarter. Just like you would learn from different coaches in training, different lifters, you do the same thing for business. So here's the question. I'm looking to do something similar like you started, Zach, from your parents' garage. The LLC is established, the business plan drawn out, I've got connections made. And I never had a business plan. There's a garage space for rent in my town for $275 a month, including utilities, and that would be perfect. Well, almost perfect. There's no bathroom. Besides, in the next door office, which can be rented for an additional $400 a month. I was wondering if it's an issue to not have a bathroom when you got started. It seems it would be a pretty unprofessional thing to not have a bathroom, but I wanted to get your take on it. Getting one installed is an option, but the owner hasn't responded on the issue yet. Thanks for your time. Chris, I will keep that last name anonymous. So first of all, guys, stop trying to rent spaces from the get-go. If you look at any of my YouTube videos, podcasts that I've done, and you should all be searching for that stuff, if you haven't watched that, it shows me that you're not following me closely enough to want to learn from me. Listen to my podcast from Barbell Shrugged, Rise to the Top, get on undergroundbizjournal.com. When you are starting off, do not go and rent a space with no members, no clients. Start off at parks, playgrounds, in your house, in the backyard. I did all those things even though it was illegal. I did those things because I was not going to be stopped. I refused to lose. I trained out of my parents' house. If the kids had to go to the bathroom, they did that stuff at home. But if there was an emergency, go for it. Use the bathroom. Then when I was in my house for 3 years, same thing. I had a 2-car garage. But if you look at those early YouTube videos, that 2-car garage was legit. I had a pro-style squat rack. I had pro-style dumbbells. I had all the kettlebells, 45-degree back extension. I had commercial-grade equipment. It looked like a pretty legit training studio. If they had to use the bathroom, they used the one downstairs in the house. We trained in the garage, the backyard. You could see all of those videos on YouTube. And I didn't move out of that garage until my income from training athletes was double the amount of what my rent would be from the first warehouse space. So you need to have those things in check. You should understand how to run a business, and you shouldn't be, if you're worrying about bathrooms and you don't even have 20 clients, 10 clients, you're worrying about the wrong things. What you should be focusing on in the beginning is getting people, and do it for free. Prove to everybody that you're worthy of being paid. Get skinny athletes, turn them into bosses and beasts and ass kickers and champions in life, not just champions in sport. Prove to people that you've got the knowledge and the skill set to change lives. Don't just open up a garage door and say, hey, here's my gym. Here's my garage gym. I'm open for business. Who wants to sign up? It doesn't work like that. Training people is an exchange for value. You're offering your expertise in exchange for money. But in the beginning, and I actually still do this, I do a lot of stuff for free. I train football teams, wrestling teams. I travel and I train them for free. Why? Because you could scream from the top of the rooftops how awesome you are, but nobody believes that shit until you prove it. And that's the ticket right there. Prove it. If you're worried about bathrooms and paying $400 worth of rent, you are not ready to open and run your own business. Lots of food for thought. I know some people say don't study business stuff. I'm telling you, get some business knowledge and get some business chops. Go to undergroundbizjournal.com. I give a lot of free information, and do a Google search or whatever search for my podcasts and information on how I've run my gym. You will learn from my mistakes and bypass a lot of wasted time, energy, money. Peace, guys.